Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Unapologetically Significant. We're your hosts, Rich, and
Shelly Murray?
back at you again with some insightful tidbits.
Tidbits. Mm-hmm.
And today, we're going to focus on how should we entitle it?
How's it going?
Kind of what would be, in terms of preventative health,
Mm.
what would a typical day kind of look like? Now, we're going to throw some stuff out to you. Again, it's our opinion. Based upon our studies, our education, life,
Life.
opinion, all that good stuff rolled into one. So because we may get into some stuff, check with your doctor first. You got to say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we don't want anybody to come back on. You said, and I did that, and I grew 3 arms, and oh my god, no. But no. Hopefully, got a pad and pen around. We're gonna give you a lot of stuff today.
Yeah. A lot of information, a lot of fun facts, and
Yep.
that preventative health. We have been preaching and talking about this since the existence of this podcast. And preventative health, we are talking about overall. We're talking about your health. We're talking about emotional, all of it, and it's more about putting yourself in an environment where the condition, illness, doesn't want to be there.
Right. Right.
And how do we do that? How do we do that at a very remedial level? We're going to micro burst this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to break this down. Like we've been getting some message about folks like, where do I start? What do I do? Well, we're going to run that down to you right now.
Yep. Yep.
So,
And we're gonna start. You're in the bed.
mhm.
The alarm goes off.
DEFCON 3. Like that alarm?
That alarm.
Oh,
What type of alarm do you have? Do you have one like that?
yeah.
You got one that's a little more mellow? Is it water running, birds chirping, some nice Zen music to kind of
Mhm.
wake you up? Because it's important. And I've looked at this because I've changed mine. For a little bit, I had one of those alarms that, bah, bah, bah. And I have my Fitbit, and I always check my sleeping stats. And I started noticing my heart rate would jump up,
Oh, yeah.
and it coincides with that alarm clock going off like that. I'm like, that's not the way to start the day.
It really isn't. How you start your day is really key.
Critical.
It's critical. It's right. We don't want to start off with heart complications.
Yeah.
Okay? Like
Right.
really, and I know you guys are gonna say I sleep heavy and I sleep hard and da 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 da, all these things. But let's just unpack this. Let's just back this up, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ideally, you want to have something that's going to wake you up softly. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you need to have an alarm, your pre-alarm. Some of y'all got 15 alarms. Okay, that's obsessive. Then you just broken sleep. Maybe 10 minutes before your actual wake up time or 15 minutes before your wake up time, you want to set a mild ringtone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Something soft, something that will kind of slowly bring you out of that. It's like you're coming out of meditation.
Right.
If I get a skillet in a pan and I start banging it, that's not the way you come out of meditation, and y'all know that. So
Right. Right. Which begs the question, if you need a marching band to wake you up, how late are you going to sleep?
yeah,
Because you're still in a deep sleep there, and try backing up that time you go to bed
hmm
so that you get more time, because your circadian rhythms are going to kick in. It's like, but that depends on the time you go to bed
right.
and the time you get up. So the later you go to bed, obviously, the later you're going to sleep. So take a look at that.
Okay.
But soften that alarm.
Okay. So alarms up.
Alarms.
Check.
Okay. Check. 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 So the next thing, what do? You just jump out of bed, run to the bathroom. What do you do?
Mhm.
But more importantly, what should you do?
What should you do?
Before those feet hit the carpet, hit the floor? Gratitude.
Mhm.
This day's not guaranteed, and yet you woke up.
Yep.
Be thankful for it. You're breathing. You're not in some dire strait somewhere.
Mhm.
Be grateful for that. And even if you say you wake up and you're sick, you got a cold, you got a virus, be grateful. It
Mhm.
can always be worse.
Mhm.
And be thankful for the day.
So I'm gonna say I start off with four things that I'm thankful for. Okay, that could be very simple things like thank you for waking me up, thank you for this day, thank you for this. I got a new pillow topper for my mattress. I said very much thank you for that, and I was just like preemptive. Usually, typically that's how it works. And then while I'm doing that, I do box breathing. So
Hmm.
I'm inhaling for 5 seconds, or excuse me, inhaling for 5 seconds, holding for three, and then exhaling, right? So I'm doing that 4 times. So I'm imagining a box when I do that. And
Hmm.
that usually uh kind of settles me down, but then it kind of wakes me up too because I'm thinking about the things that I'm grateful for while I'm doing that.
Right.
And that's the way I typically start my mornings while I'm still in the bed before my feet hit the ground. I want to kind of create the momentum of positivity, not, dang, I got to pay this bill. Did the kids wake up? Oh, I can hear the trash guy coming. Did somebody take the trash out? I don't like waking up with that type of anxiety.
Hmm.
It's going to happen throughout the day. So I'm definitely not going to intentionally start my day with that.
Don't
So
call it in.
don't call it in. And like energy attracts like energy. We'll have another podcast on that. But that's typically how you want to start your day. Soft alarm,
Mhm.
gratitude, and breathing.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And then we're going to
Get up.
Mhm.
Get your feet on the ground.
Get on up.
Get on up. Get on up.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Okay, where is I? Okay, we're up. We're on stage. Get on up. No. Uh, and typically you're going to go to the restroom and, do what you need to do in there.
Mhm.
Okay. Which is important. Okay. And, one should not be holding back and, oh, I need to use the restroom, but I want to wait. And that's not good. Not good on your kidneys, not good on your system, not good on your system at all when you're trying to hold things in. Oh, let me do this first. No, if you got to go, go.
Okay, wait, time out. I'm going to pose a question because
Get on.
this is a question that is serious and some people are going to think this is crass, but it happens in my household.
Oh, I got to get serious.
Yes. Taking your phone into the bathroom with you. Is that a hell yes or a hell no?
That would be a get on up. Hell no.
Okay.
No,
And
no. Shouldn't do that. Number one, you're going in there, you're getting up, you're in a kind of a very peaceful point of your life for that given day. Now you go in there with a phone. You got the 5G and the 4G hitting you right away,
Mhm,
kind of throwing you off balance a little bit, and you don't even know it. Your mind, and what are you on the phone for?
mhm,
Oh, I got to check messages.
mhm,
They can't wait.
mhm.
That is so important that it can't wait. Oh, you on Instagram, Facebook,
All of
social
it.
media? I mean, what are you on?
Mhm,
And instead of being in there for 5 minutes, now you're in there for 15 minutes, wasting time.
mhm.
Okay, then you're rushing. You got other issues after that. Phone should not go in there.
Okay.
Should not go in there. It's your time. It's your time to reflect on what you would like the day to be like. Oh, I want it to go smooth. I got this coming up. I want that to run smooth. That presentation is going to go well. I'm going to get there on time. Oh, yeah. Now you're just filling yourself. You're calling in the day in terms of what you want it to be instead of calling in all this foolishness that's on social media.
Yep. Okay. So we go into the bathroom, we handle our business.
Hmm.
We're out.
Okay. Now, where are we headed?
We are headed to wash our hands.
Yeah.
That's gross. Sanitation is good. Cleanliness. And then
Now, while we're on sanitation,
yeah,
what is better? Wash your hands with some soap or one of those.
antibacterial.
Yeah, which one's better?
I'm definitely a soap and water type of girl. It's just that's you asked about my routine. My
Okay,
routine.
okay,
I'm
okay.
soap and water. Then I wash my face, and then I brush my teeth. And then I typically scrape my tongue. Not brushing. I'm not rubbing brushing my tongue. I
Okay,
know a
hold
lot of
on,
people do that.
hold
Oh, oh,
on.
let me stop.
And you dancing on the stage now.
Woo!
Um, let's get back to
The soap.
the soap.
Okay.
So, antibacterial soap.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on your hands, you're lathering it around and doing your thing, and then let it dry. Where do those bugs go?
Ooh.
Where do those germs go?
Oh, they just don't magically disappear when
And
they
they-
when the alcohol hits it? No?
Bing!
Yeah, they just go into the ether.
Just spread it all over your hands. Okay. Yeah, if that's your thing, that's better than nothing.
True.
Okay. But just saying, something to think about. Just think about where do all those germs
Hmm.
go.
Yeah.
So okay, we got clean hands now, and we're washing our face, and we get to brushing our teeth. Oh, you're scraping the tongue first.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
What type of tongue scraper do you use?
I have a copper scraper with little things on the end.
Okay.
Yep.
Why?
Why do I have a copper scraper? 'Cause I don't really know why.
It's because I told you to get
Well, I mean, besides that, I
one.
mean, you already know. He was like, "This is the one," because I had one, and he was like, "Yeah, that'll do the job, but you really want a copper one." And you told me, but I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, okay." But I do notice a difference
Mhm.
from my stainless steel kind of doohickey that I got from Sprouts versus the copper one. They are different.
Copper is an excellent antibacterial substance.
There you have it.
So copper is going to help kill some of the bacteria that
And it
builds up.
wasn't like super expensive. It might have
Mm-mm,
been like $12,
mm-mm.
maybe.
Yeah, don't get taken.
Yeah,
Don't
no.
get taken. Don't go on there and spend $30 on something that should only cost 10 to $15.
Yep.
And so you scrape your tongue.
Hmm.
Do you brush your tongue?
I do not.
Why not?
Because I don't want to get all of. Will you tell us why we do not? Okay, I know I don't do it. I don't like the way it feels. It feels even. I know the answer to this, y'all, but I felt like I was just pushing all of that gunk further into my system.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
When you brush your tongue, you're actually those bristles that are going down into your tongue tissue of your tongue is pushing all that bacteria and stuff down in your tongue.
Mm,
So you're not really getting rid of it. You're scraping the tongue, you're brushing the tongue, but you're implanting more bacteria and germs and all that stuff in the tissue of the tongue. If you just scrape it, you're actually kind of pulling it off
mhm.
as you do it. And that's
And it's not like one of those things that you got push down and scrape it.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
that
Yeah,
serious.
we're
Like,
not putting spackle on something, all
yeah, no
right?
spackling. You're just putting it as far back as you can go without gagging and then scraping it off maybe 4, 5, 6 times.
There,
That's
there,
fair. Yeah.
all you need to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the tongue taken care of, and then we're gonna brush our teeth.
Hmm.
All right. So, in terms of a toothbrush, what type of toothbrush do you use?
I have an electric toothbrush.
Why?
Because it was fancy. Then my dentist strongly suggested it. And I do feel like it does clean better. And it's
Mhm.
a circle one, so it gets, and my teeth are pretty white. It gets all up in that really close to the gums and cleans them out.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm. Go
You
ahead.
ready for a suggestion?
I'm ready. I'm open to suggestions like the rest of us on this podcast.
Now, using an electric toothbrush is good. Okay. Let me just say that right off the bat because it can do a lot more than a regular toothbrush. However, when it comes to what type of electric toothbrush, you've got the kind of the vibrating one,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have the circular one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of studies are saying that the circular one uh, damages the gum tissue and
Mm-hmm.
the enamel too much. And
Really?
that one that just kind of vibrates, all you have to do is basically set it there and slowly move it. It will remove more um, bacteria, more
Mm,
tartar, what have you, than the circular one.
good to
So,
know.
so
See, look,
ju-
I'm learning stuff too, y'all.
just be aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got teeth taken care
Mm-hmm.
of,
Mm-hmm.
tongues taken care of. At some point in time, we have to eat.
Yes. Yes.
Now, when it comes to eating breakfast in the morning, it's usually determined by how much time do you have.
That's right.
Have you been there on social media for a half hour now? You don't have a whole lot of time. So I'll grab something on the way. Beep. Or what can I make? So I like to look at it as a very short period of time. And if you just have a moderate amount of time, what are some suggestions that people can
Mhm.
do in the morning?
I'd say a moderate, and when I say moderate, I'm speaking to the folks that are have those 3 and 4 alarms, and they spend that extra 5-10 minutes in the bathroom, so they're already running slightly behind schedule. So I'm gonna give you guys 15 minutes for breakfast, okay?
Okay.
Which I think is fair. I
Hmm.
think it's fair. It's realistic. So, uh, you want to start your day. Typically, you would start your day with like just some warm water and a lemon. You want to put a little
Hmm.
honey in it, agave, I'm not mad at you. But you kind of want to slowly wake that system up, and then you want to eat something light. If you want to grab some fruit, um, toast, oatmeal is pretty quick to make. You can make oatmeal in 5 minutes.
No white bread.
No white bread. I mean, I avoid carbs honestly in the morning because it's just going to turn into to sugar. Okay. I mean, you can try the Killer Dave's bread, which, it's gluten free, sugar
Hmm.
free, all that stuff, but it's like $7 for a loaf. And if you got kids, that ain't going to last very long. But so I would avoid it. But if you want one piece of toast, get your little one piece of toast, hopefully whole wheat, seeds, grains, that type of thing,
Hmm.
and oatmeal. So you can make your oatmeal, stir it up, put your little brown sugar, fruit, whatever you're going to do in it, walk away, go put your clothes on, come back. You still have about 8 minutes. Sit
Okay.
there without your phone if you can do it. That's going to be the challenge.
Now, does this oatmeal come out of a pack?
Ugh, no. Yeah, eating oatmeal out of packs. Oh my Lord. If y'all still drinking Kool-Aid too, I'm going to talk real bad about you. I'm judging. No, I digress. Oatmeal, old fashioned oats. Okay. They are gluten
Come in
free.
that canister?
The red and blue canister. You can buy it. Every store has it. If you want to get the store brand, that's fine too. You might save a buck. But it might be like 8 cups of oatmeal. For one person, you need like
And when I roll it around the back to
yeah.
ingredients, what am I going to see?
You're gonna see oats.
Ah, there you go.
There's no flour. There's nothing. Yeah. You should see oats.
Three,
Okay.
4, 5 ingredients.
Yeah.
Put it back on the shelf.
Yeah. No, you want oats. Okay.
Okay.
Um, And yeah, it's just pretty simple. Don't use the pack. If you're not an oatmeal person or you're saying I don't like breakfast, that's fine. Grab some fruit. Have to have something on your stomach, something preferably light. Grapefruits, oranges, a little acidic to kind of get the day started, but I'm not mad at it. But put something on your stomach so we can start getting that digestion going. So when we
Mhm.
get to, I know I'm speeding up here, so we can get to that point where it's helping that the digestive fire come lunchtime.
Right.
Okay, these are all key things. You can't just go
Very
around
key.
skipping. Now, you're doing intermittent fasting. You might want to push it back a little bit later instead of eating before you leave the house. That's okay too. But we
Mm.
want to be very mindful of what you're putting into your body throughout the day, but mainly I say in the morning. That's
Right.
your body has rested, and now your body is going through a point where it's starting the engine. Okay. The
Mhm.
race is getting ready to start.
Right.
And we want to make sure that you have something for it to feed all those cells and those muscles and the brain and all of that.
Mm.
Thoughts?
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. Because if you don't, the risk you run is, around say 8, 9, 10ish. All of a sudden, your patience gets a little
Mhm.
shorter. The blood sugar is dropping. Starting to get a little hangry there. Just get a little sharper on the tongue.
Yeah.
And it's all because you didn't put anything in there.
Mhm.
So,
And if you're one of those people that have to have coffee, again, everything in moderation. I want you guys to really think about and do your research on, go to you can Google it, use any AI tool and do some research on coffee. Coffee's not a bad thing. Caffeine is not a bad thing, but drinking it in large amounts, or with, 6 grams, 10 grams, 12 grams of sugar, plus the dairy, plus the sweet foam, and I know pumpkin spice is all this is in right now, but so one, it's not gonna kill you, okay? But you want to be mindful about what you're dumping. I'm gonna skip breakfast, I'm just gonna have a latte. How many grams of sugar
Yeah.
does that
Yeah.
latte have
Yeah.
in it? It's not all about the caffeine. The caffeine, you know, I'll let you talk about adrenals and all that stuff, but, 1 cupping is not a bad thing. But when you're drinking 16, 18,
Hmm.
22 ounces, you're getting a venti size coffee over
Yep.
breakfast,
Yep.
it's gonna catch up to you.
Yeah, definitely. And about
2 o'clock.
2:30, when your adrenals are so drained because of all that caffeine, and you're gonna feel it then.
Mhm.
You really are gonna feel it. And, people ask me, how come you don't drink coffee? I'm like, well, I thought about it one day, and I said, anything where I drink just 2 cups of it, I have to run to the
Oh, it
bathroom.
makes you poop.
Something wrong. Something wrong. It's causing my body to do something it's not ready to do. So I'm like,
Ah.
yeah, I think I pass on that. But,
Mhm.
hey, each his own. We're just giving you our opinion.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, okay. So we survived. We got to work. Hopefully we didn't stop on the way for, any of the other
Yeah.
treats
Yep.
that you could have gotten. So you get to work. Okay. What do you do when you get to work? You go in, sit down at your desk or whatever, whatever type of job you have. Uh, do you just dive in
Mhm.
and just start working? No, well, I started at 8 o'clock, so I'm starting. Okay, that's fine. How about taking a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths
Mhm.
to center yourself? After going through the traffic and whatever may have happened out there on the way, just to get yourself centered, grounded for the day. Say a couple of intentions of how you like the day to go, and then launch into your day.
I like putting my intentions on a Post-it, and I put it on my computer, so I'm constantly it's
Mhm.
kinda catching my eye and reeling me back when I wanna
That's good.
CC God and everybody on that last email.
Mhm.
It kinda reminds me of, what I said how I wanted the day to go,
Yeah.
and we're not saying go in there and lollygag, we're just saying reset,
Yep.
reset,
Yep.
reset. It is breath is life. That is a life
Mhm.
force. You have to take a moment. Take a deep breath. Take 3. Okay, we're not saying go grab your water cooler buddy and walk around the block. Do that later. Right now, just reset, start your day.
Right. Right. So now we're into the day and we're
Mhm.
doing whatever. Um, and hopefully you take a break in the morning. And most jobs,
Give you 15-minute
require
breaks.
you
Yeah,
to take at
by
least,
law.
yeah, 15-minute break. What are you doing during those 15 minutes? You jumping on the phone and back into social media? Or are you maybe have a piece of fruit? And maybe, if you can, step outside just for a minute, get some fresh air, come back in. Or are you busy talking to someone? What is it that you do? What do you do?
Mhm. On my breaks, I take my dog and I go for a walk. I work from home, so I live in my office. So I literally go outside. I grab the dog, I grab the leash, I have it timed down. It takes me 15 minutes to get actually it takes me more like 12 minutes, but give or take.
Hmm. Hmm.
Takes me 15 minutes around to get it around the block, drop the dog off, wash my hands, and then I go back to what I'm doing. I have to reset, and being in nature is one of those things. It's a thing called grounding. When I'm
Hmm.
walking around the park, even if I'm in my backyard, I just take off my shoes for a little bit, stand in the ground, say something nice, or I could be listening to music and I'm outside, doing my little two-step in the front yard or wherever I'm at. But that
Hmm.
grounding and that connecting to the earth will settle you. It's been proven. There's lots of studies about, especially with kids, and being outside and being set in some dirt or some grass that will take away that anxiety, or cranky babies or
Hmm.
colicky babies, all of those things. So that's what I do.
Okay.
So
Works great.
mhm,
Works great. Me personally, I usually get up because I take my protein shake to work with me, and I drink it there, take all my supplements when I'm there. And then when the break time comes, I get up, I go in, I wash it, clean it, get me some fresh water to drink, and then I come back and do some deep breaths, and then I'm on to
Mhm.
the rest of the day. So we're past the break.
Mhm.
We're at lunch.
Mhm.
What's a couple of things they can take for lunch that would be good?
Take as in food
Yeah,
wise?
yeah.
It depends on the season, right? But as far as food you want to that should be your biggest meal of the day. So whatever you're going to eat, I'm not going to say don't eat this, don't eat that, but you should um, make sure you're eating kind of balanced. You want some primarily a lot of vegetables, whatever your
Mhm,
your meat protein is. But when you're taking this, there are um, vitamins and herbs you can help with digestion. You
mhm,
know, digestamil is one of the bigger ones that you're going to take before you eat to kind of help process that. But the real big thing is like have that time for you.
mhm, mhm.
Have
Yeah,
that time for you. Like all of these little 10, 15-minute breaks that you could just keep for yourself and keep your energy without being on the phone, listening to social media, talking to your friends about your boss and who said something stupid
mm,
in the last meeting, da 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 da. All that's going to be there. That's human behavior, right? But when you're eating, you really want to be focused and present in that moment.
right, right.
But as far as eating, you guys, I'm going to say keep it healthier. It
Yeah.
should really be plant forward. If you want to have a protein, just avoid those fried foods. If you're going to have
Mhm,
pasta, that's great too. Maybe have it with a lighter protein and have some vegetables with it. Drink water, not
mhm.
soda, not anything
Right.
carbonated. If you want to throw some fruit in it, a cucumber or a lemon or lime to just kind of jazz it up a little bit, it's
Mhm.
water. We need it, and I don't think any of us are drinking enough water.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. And by no means don't have an OJ lunch.
Oh,
People, well, I'm just gonna go out and grab some. So you dash out of the building. You know you only got so much time. You're dashing. You got to get the food. You're waiting in line. You get it. Half the time you're eating it on the way back,
mhm,
and you get up, back to your building. You may finish it, or already may be gone. Don't eat like that.
mhm. Oh my
Just
god.
please don't eat like that. Like she said, give yourself some time, some me time, and either take it or plan on the time out such that you can spend some time
Mhm,
with
mhm.
yourself or whatever peaceful eating.
Yeah. And realistically, we have lives too, right? So I'm
Hmm.
calling the bank, I'm calling to follow, sending emails to follow up with my kids not turning in their homework, whatever it is. But I still want to allocate me time. You
Hmm.
have to. If you do not take care of yourself,
Ain't nobody
ain't
else.
nobody else gonna do it. To the way the why? Why are we intentionally putting everything a priority? There
Hmm.
are a lot of priorities, including you.
Yep.
So I need you to say, okay, I got 10 minutes. Give yourself 10 minutes to eat. Really not enough time, but
Right.
10, 15 minutes of just uninterrupted. I'm going to sit in my car, get away from the building and eat my food. Or I'm going to go sit down on the patio. Or I'm going to sit on the porch.
Hmm.
Get out.
Right.
Move the energy around.
Exactly. Exactly. So we're done with our nutritious lunch. We get through the rest of our day. We're headed home. Now we have dinner to look at, and we also have to look at the day as a whole. When are you getting your exercise
I was just thinking that.
in? So are you going to eat, then work out? You're going to work out, then eat? What do you think?
Nowadays, I'm gonna say they're gonna do it either way. I
Yeah,
want to see you
yeah,
getting it in, to be
yeah. You
honest.
got to get it
You
in. You
know,
just got to.
personally, I want you to work out and then eat. I want you to have some protein in there to help repair those muscles that
Hmm.
hopefully you worked out and you
Hmm.
stretched. Um, yeah. This is,
Yeah,
but again, getting out and walking around, you don't have to walk 15 minutes, walk 5, do something, take the
yeah.
stairs instead of taking the elevator. You have
Right.
to find a way to to squeeze in that workout time.
Exactly. Exactly.
And all this talk about food, this is why meal prep is so important. It wouldn't be a big deal. It wouldn't be like, what am I going to do? And I have to go to the drive through. It wouldn't be so chaotic if we just planned.
Hmm.
I'm not saying plan the whole week, plan for 3 days.
Right.
Do
Right.
something. You
Yeah.
have to change something. But I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, no. That's good. Personally, I tend to eat as soon as I get home, but it's something very light. because
Yeah.
the largest meal is at lunchtime. So I've had my big meal for the day. So I'm having something very light when I come home. And then I give it about an hour and a half or so to digest. And then I'm on it. I'm on the weights. I'm on the treadmill. Got to get the cardio in. Got to get the weight training in. They released a study that people that are over, I think it was 60 years old, most of their injuries are because of muscle tone. They're so weak.
Mm,
So you got to keep that muscle built up because if you don't, it will go away. And then you're trying to support this frame with weaker muscles, and then all kinds of things can go awry. So it's important to weight train for everybody.
everybody.
And the some of the statistics out there say 80% weight training, 20% aerobic. And there are several doctors that say one of the reasons this country is so sick because we have it reversed. People are doing all this cardio and very little strength
Mm-hmm.
training, and that doesn't have a positive effect on the heart.
Mm-hmm. It's a muscle. The heart's a muscle. So
Yep,
you have to work it out.
yep,
And the way you work it out is going to be with lifting. I mean, you're going to get a workout too with aerobics or, whatever.
right.
Sidebar, there is line dancing. I know everybody's like was into Zumba back in the early 90s, but now you
Mhm.
got line dancing and it's awesome. I can't wait to take a class. But moral of the story is you definitely need to get some weights in there.
Okay. So
What else?
we've eaten dinner. We've got our exercise in.
We did some laundry. We hung out with the
Yep,
kids,
yep, yep, yep.
walked the dog.
All that good family time stuff, winding down,
Mhm,
and then it's time to go to bed.
mhm.
So
Shit,
10
shave,
o'clock.
shower.
What?
Shit, shave, and shower. That's what I used to say.
That too.
Ah,
And then, get into bed. Gratitude, again, gratitude for the day. And, some people pray, and do that if that's your thing. But I think being grateful, a lot of people say, think about what went on during the day. I personally don't do that. I'm just thankful for what went on, and I'm still in good spirits and healthy and all that kind of stuff. And I just ask for a peaceful sleep, and I'm peaced out
mhm,
because in 5 minutes I'm gone.
yeah. And nowhere did you hear him say, I'm going to watch CNN.
No,
I'm going to
no.
check, I'm going to do 15 minutes of Instagram. I'm going to get caught up on all the drama, political drama,
Oh,
celebrity drama, all the
uh,
things, right? Like, no. Okay. Like, yeah, I know Rich. Rich doesn't even have a TV in his room. Okay. I'm striving to be like that. Um, but yeah, you want to settle down. And if you need something, get a little white noise machine.
mhm,
That's going to be helpful. Like we started this conversation of we were going to explain some, and I know we're coming on time, so I'm going to wrap it up real quick. Um, is preventative. All of these things are preventative. All of these things are routine. Routine is key. The body
mhm,
loves it.
yep,
You will love it. I know for my household personally, I am the one, I grew up, my mom was, we used to call her health food Nazi, but she was always giving us herbs and natural things and picking stuff from the garden and all that stuff. My husband wasn't raised that way until recently. He just had a birthday and he started to change, right? I'm like, I have a business. It's called the pharmacy. Like, you can't be over here eating crap and then think we're going to represent the business. And he finally just said, hey, I'm ready. And he changed a lot of his eating habits, all the things that we're talking about now, right?
mhm.
And we went to dinner last night and he's like, I can't eat this. It's too much food at night. He ordered a steak, he had a baked potato, he had all this stuff, and he had half a
Bravo, bravo,
I'm so
bravo.
excited. Like it's not something that I can do for you. You have to experience it because he's been doing it for I think like a month now. He's starting to now see the results. And
Mhm,
like nobody loves going to the gym. We love the results. We
right,
like the way we feel.
right.
And then that in turns make us like the gym. But
Mhm,
be encouraged. It takes baby steps to keep going down this healthy mindset, and society is going to poo poo all over it. Okay.
mhm,
But you have to realize and listen to your body and figure it out and do these things. Not only they're considered preventative, but
mhm,
the thing that I'm going to leave on, and then I'm going to pass it over to Mr. Rich, is your task is going to be to go to the doctor. It's the end of the year. It's the last quarter of the year. We have been saying, get your blood work, get your markers, get your all these things. Because I know all y'all that's listening is like, yeah, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna wait till the first. I'm gonna
Yep.
yeah, okay, wait, whatever. What's the benefit in waiting? Talk about that later. But make a doctor's appointment. That's your commitment. That's
Yep.
your walk away. That's your challenge for this week to get it in sometime soon.
Yep.
So then you know where you're at. So you can see where you need to be tweaked. Maybe nothing needs to be tweaked. Maybe
Yeah.
you're perfect.
It is not acceptable to not know where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
You have to know where you're at, good or bad. Good, all right, let me keep doing what I'm doing. All
Yeah.
right. But if it's not where it needs to be, you got to make a change. You just have to. Otherwise, things are going to get a lot more difficult for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's no excuses. New Year's coming. One of the things you should be thinking about is, I'm going to improve my health in the new
Yeah.
year from wherever you are right now. If you got good health, it
Great.
can be better.
Be better.
Okay. If you need some improvements, well, New Year's time to start. But how do you know what to improve on?
Right.
You got to
Yeah.
have a blood test. And so that okay, I need to do this in this area, blah, 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 blah. That's your roadmap for next year.
Yeah. And finding out next year is not going to help you. You need to find out before
Yep.
the start. It's like you're running in a 5K. You can't go out and be looking for shoes the day of. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't start stretching. Like, oh, I'll stretch tomorrow right before the race. You ain't ran nothing but your mouth. Like, come on, man. Like, you guys have to do the work. Like,
Yeah.
we cannot do it we're doing it with you. I
Yeah.
promise you, we're doing the same thing. And it's not easy, but it's not hard either.
No, it's not. It's not. You just got to make the decision to do it. And by no means, we've thrown a lot of stuff at you today. Lots of stuff. Some you may have known about, some you may not have known about. There's a lot more we could have gotten into. Maybe we'll have a part 2 on it.
Mm-hmm.
But don't go out there and just, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna do everything they say.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Pick a couple things that you're not doing and try implementing those into your routine.
Mhm.
And get a little more comfortable with it, then add maybe another one, another 2, and eventually you'll get there. I've got a tortoise. And one thing I've grown to understand about them, they may move slow, but they usually accomplish what they want
Mhm.
first.
Very much so.
So, slow and steady wins the race, be consistent, and get that blood test.
Yep, that's what you have to do. That's your commitment.
That's it. All
That's your
right.
commitment. All
With
right.
that, peace out.
See ya.
Take
Toodles.
care.